Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. Well,
that look like something Mark Jackson wanted to.
The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg
Paul
and
George.
Anthony.
I know you don't miss these days.
Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Cleveland
now,
used to be
Darius
busting y'all
Garland
ass.
is drawing comparisons to another all-time Cavs point guard.
You're exactly right. They're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got
You must have been talking about Mark
Garland.
Price.
LeBron James is out there with Mobley. And it's Smith, and it's Ilgauskas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, Turner and Sabonis playing inside. Jackson is out there with Halliburton. And it's George in its small forward.
Cavalier.
The unmistakable feel of the first day, Clark, of the NBA regular season. The game each of these
Kevin Love over there looking like the Rock. You smell. You already know what it is, baby. I'm playing this Big Z.
You feel as a broadcaster, but even more so as a player.
Bad or the European.
You have to temper down, especially if you're on the court. I mean, you don't want to have your adrenaline and excitement affect your focus. So you focus on the work that's going into getting ready for the season, and then you try to just let that work lead how you play.
Offensive rebound. Ilgauskas. Good.
Ilgauskas is a 7'3" big man who does a really solid job rebounding the ball.
Outside, George. There's the pass to Halliburton.
Come on, JR.
That ball's nice feed that time from George.
George's all-around game is very impressive, and his passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Now here's LeBron. Smith finds Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. James in the post, defended by George. Mobley trying to free himself up. That one goes. Count it.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Halliburton, that's good.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Back to Garland. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. They get it again. Ilgauskas. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Halliburton. Jackson passes to Sabonis. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Sorry, JR.
Excellent job by Sabonis after setting the screen. Very mobile in these pick and rolls.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist.
Never seen a shot he ain't like.
That scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
Halliburton outside. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Jackson against Garland. Jackson kicks to Turner. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers leading by 3. In the corner, it's James. Now the feed to Ilgauskas. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Why did I have to call for the damn pass, 2K? Damn. I got offensive awareness on 100, bro.
With the ball for Indiana.
I got pass to the open man, 100 on everybody, 2K.
2 division rivals facing off.
Damn.
They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Now we'll go. Shit. Paul George missing from long range.
I shouldn't have had to make that damn pass either, because the computer should already made the damn pass to LeBron, man.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
How about George going to the
now I got 2 fucking turnovers, so the game being stupid as fuck.
LeBron outside. Back to Garland. To the inside. Plays it up and beats it in. 6 points for ABC.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement.
Ooh, Evan, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Halliburton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. J.R. Smith picks one up.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year. Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him. I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts.
Always, so I can't
He's
get the
always
rebound.
pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Garland.
I ain't even getting the ball to Evan.
Pass to James. Just 5 to shoot. Over George. Kept alive. Here's Ilgauskas. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Halliburton outside. Pass to George. Takes a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Cleveland leading by 4. Mobley wide open. Second shot opportunity. And Garland with the lay-in.
Well, I love the way he goes after it.
Yeah, 6 rebounds right now.
You gotta respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside, George. He kicks to Turner. Passes it to Sabonis. Here's Turner. Now, here is George.
How the fuck I jumped through him?
Rejection by James.
Bro, how the fuck I jumped through him? Y'all saw that, right? I ain't tripping. You saying LeBron wasn't going to dunk that? Real life LeBron would have did a tomahawk.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Some changes for Indiana. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Sabonis. Oladipo comes in for Halliburton. And Brogdon subbed in for Jackson.
Not let me put my hands
and
up.
Cleveland also making a change. Kevin Love's checked in for Evan Mobley. And stolen by Ilgauskas.
Assist.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Ilgauskas.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they
Roy Hibbert in the game
on the offensive glass.
And those putback baskets contributing to their lead.
Outside, George. Hibbert in the high post. Shot clock at 5.
Why is he trying to back me down?
Indiana needs to get a shot off. That's tipped.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with projections.
Now, here's Garland. Smith outside. So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. And last season, a tough one, Indiana
what the
with
hell?
their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season.
I don't know why the games are wigging out, bro.
Playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Garland. Fires from deep. Cleveland the rebound. Ilgauskas. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up, 5 down for him so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Hibbert. No
what the hell is that? 2K.
Well, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
LeBron outside. Smith for 3. The Cavaliers with a new 14. And Love with the second chance points. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full.
Wow, somehow the computer's going to still let them get back into this game.
Smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Kevin Love. Poke loose. Smith with it. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
The assist.
And they have marched the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is on Smith. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
I wish they were just straight gold and maroon or whatever, Cavalier red, whatever they call this. Wine. I might change these shoes.
George finds Hibbert. Brogdon with it, guarded by Garland. Here's Hibbert. Turner trying to free himself up. Hibbert hits the bucket.
That combination of power, length, Hibbert easily finishing through contact.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Smith outside. And the pass to James. Garland against Brogdon. Here's LeBron. Here's Ilgauskas. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Outside, George.
Trying to get the double team. Damn, Kevin, where you at?
2 on the clock.
Oh, and it's damn, Brian, you have to fall down.
George has got his second basket of the game.
George really efficient close to the hoop. He makes the most of just about every chance down low.
And Cleveland up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Because I jumped first to make sure he didn't go for the shot that time. So then when he would have had to go for the shot, you should be able to block it.
With us, folks, second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Cleveland.
They didn't hesitate.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. So with George on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Sabonis is out there with Jackson. Then there's Warren, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Mathurin in at the 2 spot.
Come on, 2K. What's up with the crazy movement, bro?
Ilgauskas against Jackson. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
I wasn't against him, bro.
Jackson's got 5 points so far. That was the 2K drive. As that move deserved another look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Dellavedova dishes to Wade. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions.
Oh, he playing power forward?
That's why you don't call them stars.
You call them role players. I thought Larry Nance ain't in here playing power forward. They must be getting all their minutes in now.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, God.
Here's Wade. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Ilgauskas, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside.
Shouldn't have had a call for that pass,
half,
bro.
guys, and it's paid off.
Pacers trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious.
You is Reggie Miller.
Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. And that can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Pass to Stevens.
Ah, shouldn't have to call for the damn ball, bro.
Inside.
Damn, this game, bro. That's 3 fucking turnovers, man.
Here's
Doing
Matthew.
stupid shit.
Jackson kicks to Sabonis. And the wide open shot from Warren. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time. Sabonis has got his 3rd assist on the night.
3 damn turnovers,
And
man.
so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16.
Pass the ball, idiot. Damn.
Ilgauskas, good. Ilgauskas has got
bro.
4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scores,
Fuck you got called for the damn ball for, man?
No wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Pacers. Victor Oladipo comes in for Warren. And then for Cleveland, Nancy's checked in for Okoro. And it's Jetty Osman in for Matthew Dellavedova. Mathurin busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
He does not lack for confidence. He should.
Why did Jetty bring
This
the ball?
guy's a dangerous scorer.
Feeds it to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Why?
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to.
Why don't we have a point guard in the game, bro? We got point guards.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Oladipo taking his time here. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in.
Oh, we holding it.
Here's Osman. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Why don't we have an actual point guard in the game, bro? This game is
Pass to
weird.
Stevens. Here's Ilgauskas, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Sorry, Roy.
Got to be aware of him at all times. He's a
Georgetown
bully on the
center.
backboards.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw tonight.
Zydrunas Ilgauskas at the line for 1.
Wait a minute. He's supposed to have number 22 on. Man. Why is the camera shaking?
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Cavaliers lead by 16. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports
Definitely going to bed
show.
after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what was your impression?
What a true demonstration of dominance.
That about wraps it up. Time.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Saturnis Ilgauskas in this game, I mean, he's been everywhere.
He just loved the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Oh, man, don't let me try and get close in the back
Pacers
now.
trail by 16.
And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got LeBron James. Smith is out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Evan Mobley. And it's Ilgauskas in at the center, filling out the middle. The shot's good from Smith.
Smith.
The right GA they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They've nailed just about every one of their selections.
Look, Sexton.
It's George on the wing. James covering. George passes to Turner.
Damn,
The
Evan.
shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
James kicks to Garland. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot's good from Smith.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Outside, George.
Eyes a little burning.
Here's the pass to Halliburton. The dish to Turner. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big-time play on both ends.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Sabonis. Knocks it loose. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Garland. And there's Jackson.
Why is he trying to control my movement, man?
Sabonis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I'm trying to get over for Evan Mobley.
Offensive rebound, a second chance effort, and 2 free
What the
throws
heck?
coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I press to do a damn spin move.
Cleveland shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
The first one falls.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Mark, you know about Indiana.
That's what your ass
a
gets.
young team that's still looking for a leader.
Double-double.
They're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
George against LeBron. Here's Halliburton. George passes.
How the hell?
Halliburton.
Okay.
That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 6 assists here tonight. Cleveland leading by 18. Smith outside. Timeout called. Cleveland.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Youth dance team.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Kicks it to LeBron. There's the triple. And they recover it.
Damn, Evans. Bigfoot ass.
That'll let them work the clock even more.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And big defensive plays
That's why I don't like
will
cockback
help them
dunks.
stay in control of this one.
I mean, some players is what they do, so I don't take it off of them. But
And it's Jackson with the
some
ball.
players, they ain't known for their
Bringing it up
cockback.
the
I don't
They
do the
trail by 18.
cockback. Take that off
Pass
of
it
there.
to Sabonis. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. Garland against Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. A floater.
Gone, Evan.
The block. Here's LeBron, and he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
He seems ageless at times, guys. Somehow, some way, LeBron continues to rip off these insane sequences time and time again. Remarkable.
And the Pacers call time here.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Knocked loose.
Why they do it twice, bro?
And so
Only press the
ball
button
goes
one
out of
time.
bounds. Garland touched it last.
Indiana ball.
Mark came right at me, so you know what I mean.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third.
3 seconds. I was trying to keep it locked in there for 3 seconds.
Jackson against Garland. Free throw line jump shot. It's
Damn
deflected.
it.
And
Ain't that a bitch? That's what I get for help defense, bro.
the Cavaliers leading by 18. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Jackson passes to Sabonis. Back to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Garland. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The pass to Smith. Kicks it out to Garland. Off target with
Why
this.
did, bro, I'm pressing the button. Oh my God, bro.
But they still find themselves out in front.
And the rejection
Okay, Mark.
by
Well,
James.
Mark.
He feeds it to Garland. Cross contact on the shot. And
Mark,
now a three-point
Mark, what you
play
doing,
chance
baby?
as he'll head to the line. And guys, what do you think
Mark, what's
about the
going
hustle
on?
stats here for the Cavaliers?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter.
Pacers trail by 21.
Why didn't make me and LeBron do the exact same
Turner
move?
is out there with Paul
Exact
George.
same time.
Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Jackson in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton for 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that 3 with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
Kicks it out to Love. Tried to answer back, but that
why didn't they let me grab rebounds no more, bro?
Shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And stolen by Ilgauskas.
I was trying to do an outlet pass, but
Smith with a wide open look. And they get it back.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
Shooting for Cleveland, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. 1 shot.
he just do the Undertaker and make his eyes roll back in his head.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
George dishes to Turner. Smith against Halliburton. Clock at 4. The 3 from George. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Here's Garland. Softly drops in the floor.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Jordan. Halliburton's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And that one's good. James.
The defense knows they got to throw everything at James inside, but he still manages to power through it.
Outside, George. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Jackson.
Oh, come on, okay.
11 points for ABC.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
The 3. And it's Smith missing. Pacers
ain't letting me get
17.
rebounds no more.
Halliburton on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I should have pressed turbo.
He's got 21.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
Wait till you got the ball across the midcourt, too.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans from high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong following.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Mobley, he's checked in for Cleveland. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. They got for us, DA.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Basket is good. He'll get a chance.
Bullshit, okay.
And that sends Domantas Sabonis
that
to the
whole
free throw
scripted.
line. That's on LeBron James.
The father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA.
First of all, I didn't even go for the damn pick. I actually came back the other damn way. But the computer forced me to move the way it wanted me to go for the damn pick.
What was it like playing with the 7-3 Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together.
Shout out to his daddy, man, because Arvydas was that dude.
Incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor. and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Garland. Sabonis, no good. The Cavaliers lead by 16. Pass to Garland. And here is LeBron. Defended by George. And here's James outside. Here's Ilgauskas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
He did the Undertaker too. There's supposed to be no damn camera shake on, bro. I turned it off. I get tired of the damn game changing the damn settings when the hell it wants to.
Pressing up on you, you press right back.
Jackson kicks to Halliburton.
Return to the main menu for the update, changing the damn settings.
This is it to Sabonis. Over Ilgauskas. Sabonis with the bucket.
Sabonis, really good basketball instincts, especially in the paint area. Knows exactly how to operate.
LeBron outside. Now the pass to Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
3 points.
LeBron's got his 5th assist in this one. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton outside. Back to Jackson. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball.
That'll be 3 seconds.
You wouldn't have minded that in your time.
Yeah, call it on the computer.
It beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of
might lose out on our timeout.
Are emerging.
Garland with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Ilgauskas.
What's the computer doing, bro? What? Come on, bro. I ain't do all of that.
Play all around.
Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter. Actually,
only thing I did was press the damn direction, the left analog, just to move. He had me up here doing all these extra damn animations, man. I ain't pressing to do no damn animations, man.
George finds Turner.
Where they got him doing? What is he
covered by Ilgauskas. Turner passes to George.
And when I time out.
And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Evan, I'm trying to get you open, bro. You got to run to the open spot.
Pass to James. And LeBron throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
For Indiana, they've gone on a tear here in the 4th. They're 8 of 9 on field goal attempts in the quarter. Pass to George. Outside for Halliburton. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Smith outside. And here is James. And finished off by LeBron.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Jackson passes to Halliburton. The feed now to George. And yes, it's good. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 assists. Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're in front by 19. A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter.
Show some love.
And now a moment to present the New Balance.
Yeah, but we're not going to see it because I'm subbing out.
Yeah, his performance has been a jaw-dropper.
Wait,
he must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him.
I guess because I haven't subbed out technically yet.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Get home safely and see you next tip off.
To feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA
like y'all ain't fit each other in the locker room.
Sports. So long.
Damn, JR. Didn't they just say he had like 11 and 10? I was looking at the score like, wait a minute. It seemed like a lot of points got scored in that last little, wasn't only like a minute something left? Like a minute 40 or something? How did Mark Jackson only have 3 assists? What's this game doing, man? Go out right. I don't trip. I do only got 2 point guards on the roster. But I didn't add Booby. Damn, Evan, you only had 8.